afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. Today we've got a cool one from Mattel, and specifically MattelCreations.com, a store exclusive with Moshed and Thrashed, the Headbangers. Alright, let's delve into this obvious, unique packaging here from Mattel. They usually get a little more crazy when you get some of these online exclusives, and it's definitely no different here with the Headbangers, Moshed and Thrashed. I'm definitely going to have to remember which one is Moshed and which one is Thrashed, because honestly, I could not tell you otherwise. But here's some fun packaging here. On the side, just Elite Collection logo with a little bit of spray paint there. And the Headbangers on the back with a little blurb from Attitude Era, the most unforgettable tag teams in WWE history and one of the most memorable. Moshed and Thrashed, the Headbangers, the two bald-headed skirt-wearing metalheads were known for hanging and banging both inside and outside the ring, leading to World Tag Team Championship reign. I think they had at least 1, 2, 3, I don't know. They were usually pretty short-lived from my recollection, but always a fun tag team, and definitely a needed addition to your Attitude Era WWE shelf, no doubt about it. Very easily could have been in the Monday Night Wars lineup, but glad to see him here. Glad to pick these up, and with quick shipping from Mattel. I do like how they're doing things over at Mattel Creations. Pre-order, and then just literally a few weeks and sometimes days later, they are at your door. So I'm going to take these offline, go ahead and open them up, get them unboxed, and we're going to talk about Moshed. Words. Moshed and Thrashed. Alright, we got Moshed and Thrashed out of their plastic prisons, and these are fun, man. These are great. Also, shout out Mattel for throwing in this awesome backdrop. Really is a great addition, and something that doesn't cost them any extra. It's just part of the backing of the packaging, but definitely great for figure photography, or in this case, an action figure review. But let's go ahead and dig into, I guess, Moshed first. I will note they both come with extra sets of hands. They are just double sets of fisting hands, so there is that. I will switch those out when I put them in my display. And speaking of display, I will not be displaying them with the belt. Let me go ahead and move Thrashed out of the way here so the camera doesn't try to focus on him. I will not be displaying them with the World Tag Team belts. Just not something I really remember them. I mean, I remember them having them, but it's not like, in your mind's eye, you don't really think of them wearing the belts. You more think of them coming down to the ring, doing their thrashing, doing their moshing, if you will. So I will not be doing that, but I will be keeping these, as obviously these are great tag team titles, and they will definitely find a home with somebody else on the shelf. But for now, they are going to have to do without their belts. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys worked real hard, earned them, and all that good stuff. But here we go. Let's go ahead and dive right in to Moshed, I do believe. Awesome face scan there. A lot of just craziness. A lot of craziness. Tongue looks great. Good painting there on the teeth. Eyes looking great, especially through the little squint, a little makeup here. We do get an earring. You get a chain. You get another earring. You do get the Headbangers t-shirt. Let's see, anything underneath. Looks like just the skirt goes there. Wrist tape, all that good stuff. Knee pads, like a young Roddy Piper almost here. Little bit of kind of pants. And this was actually mentioned, and I was kind of checking this out on the Major Pod group, as they said, how come they didn't paint these like boxers? And that would have been a very nice extra touch to go ahead and just do some kind of lines and stuff and make these underwear look more like boxers. But they didn't go that route, and for what it's worth, it's hidden, so it's not that big of a deal anyway. Then you got some socks, and you got kind of the Doc Martin-esque combat boots, along with a little extra tattoo action going here on the side. So a very, very nice figure. One that I'm glad that we are definitely going to get. Obviously, this is probably a first time, last time in the line. I can't see these coming out again in any other form. At least not anytime soon. So really happy to get that first one in Moshed. Now let's move on to good old Thrashed. So who is your favorite headbanger? Does anybody actually have a favorite? I would probably go with Mosh is probably the more animated one, but let's go ahead and get this belt off of him here. Come on, come on. There we go. Get out of here. Find somewhere to be. Alright. Come on. Rah, get out of there. Ah, come on. What are we doing? Let's pull a hand off to make this come off. Is that what we're going to have to do? Alright, that's fine. Because you know what? I got to replace the hand anyway. So let's go ahead and replace that hand while we're here. While we're here doing handy things. Alright. Anyway, on to Thrasher. Again, just what a cool look he's got going on here. Very nice. Got the chain going down from his nose down and connecting all the way to his ear. Awesome, awesome attention to detail, obviously. They really went above and beyond there. And again, another chain for Thrasher. Thrasher does have elbow pads, so it does have some elbow pads. A little bulky on the elbow pads, I will say, but not the worst thing either. It does have an extra little tattoo action going on there with the spider web, which, of course, has to align there, so that's also something worth noting when you're displaying this. I wish they could, I know it's not always possible, but especially ones like this, that there's nothing else. I did a DDP recently, and at least with the sleeve, it's so kind of colorful and mixed up that it's kind of hard to track, but obviously here, if you move it, it's very easy to track that that's not lined up. So, just worth noting there, but definitely not anything that I would say would give you hesitation on purchasing this 2-pack at all. Again, headbanger shirt, headbanger skirt, and then some more knee pads going on here. Same kind of, might be the same exact knee pads and elbow pads. Multi-layered socks, do like that. And again, the Doc Martin-esque combat boots there. So that is Thrasher. So a very, very fun 2-pack. You know, I don't know that anybody had the Headbangers as their top tier tag team growing up. I don't think anybody was putting them in any sort of level like the Road Warriors or anything like that. But I also don't think anybody was annoyed to see the Headbangers come on their TV, and I think that says something about that kind of upper mid-card tag team. Always entertaining, always out there, and always just a team that you could root for. So I'm definitely glad to add this to the collection. But what do you guys think? Does anything for you? Did you even know about this? It's like I said, it's on Mattel Creations right now. They've been pumping out exclusive what seems like every about month to 6 weeks or so. So definitely would keep an eye on there. I think these will also be coming to Ringside Collectibles in the very near future, if they're not already up by the time this video goes live. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and while you're there, go ahead and like the video, and of course subscribe to the channel as we post new content every single day. But I guess it's time to mosh on out of here. It's time to get a little drinky poo. It's time to throw one back. So for myself and Uncle BJ, it is time to throw one back. And we'll see you all next time.